Hi, my name is Venkatesh. I'm a chartered accountant by qualification. So, if you're watching this channel for the first time, that's a brief introduction of mine. I'm currently working at an investment bank in the FP&A division. So, this is like a general discussion video. If you have any specific question or any general question or anything related to CA course, CA exams, or anything related to my personal life, what's my salary, or anything of any such things, you can feel free to comment down your questions in the chat box, and I'll be very happy to answer for you all. So yeah, so two of them have joined now. Just seeing if you guys are having any questions or anything. No questions. Hi. So okay, cool. So hi guys. So now 13 people have joined. So now the CA exams are conducted thrice. You understand? So previously 10,000 people used to pass out as CAs every year. Now it is literally 40,000 people are passing out as CAs, and literally there are no companies vouching for 30,000 CAs every year. Try to understand that you have to be the best of the best. Try to learn, try to read as much as possible, try to get into the top 50 ranks, and try to get the best salary. That's how companies, that's how corporate work. If you try to get minimal salary and pass exams in your third, fourth, fifth attempt and trying to get into a good corporate firm, at this stage when the exams are conducted thrice, when the pass percentages have increased so much, I don't think that's the right thing to do. I think you have to work on building yourself, learning new skills. There's so much about AI, and recently there was some podcast by Nikhil Kamath. If you have seen that, Elon Musk was saying that in the next 15-20 years, everything, literally anything that is done on computer will be automated. There's no need for any human intervention. So that's where the world is leading for. So try to be the best. So now currently I am in the FP&A division. I know many of the work I'm doing currently is all manual. It's all Excel based. We use Power BI sometimes, but majorly it is Excel based. So somebody has asked me a question. You take current CA curriculum as a member. How do you look at it as against a student? Yeah, this is a fantastic question by Mahesh. If you look at the CA curriculum compared to what it was in 2019-20 till 22 or something, CA foundation exam, the pass percentage has come down, the correction process, everything has become much more stricter. But when you see the inter exams and final exams, you see a sudden rise in the pass percentages, and also kind of leniency in setting up papers and correction evaluation as well. Previously inter exams were like, there were 8 papers inter, and many people used to fail in EIS subject, if you remember, or if any of you or if you, some of your friends have written in the old attempt, you can see many of the people who have failed in group 2 would be because of EIS. So now they have removed that particular subject, and they have removed economics, I feel. So it's like 6 subjects for intermediate. And final, the crux, the most important subject for a CA student is law, and that was removed. I don't know, this is a very devastating decision taken by ICI to remove a core important subject such as law for CA final students. See, a person is a statutory auditor, which is mandated by the statutory regulations. Parliament gives a chartered accountant to do statutory audit. So the guidelines for doing statutory audit is mentioned in the ICA, is mentioned in the CA guidelines. But how this should be done, what are the rules, what are the regulations, what are the compliances he needs to look for, everything is mentioned in the corporate law. The 400 odd sections in the company law is something that a chartered accountant has to refer to when he is conducting statutory audit of a company. When the ICI itself, the body which governs all the chartered accountants, wants to remove such an important subject from the curriculum of CA, I don't think this is going well with the profession, nor with the students. Yeah, this is my take on the increased pass percentages and reduced syllabus, reduction in the number of subjects for both inter and final. If you have any questions or anything, you can drop it down below. Sudarshan says hi. Hi Sudarshan, how are you? So one thing you can keep in mind when preparing for audit or any theory exams, neither inter or final, is that you have to memorize the keywords. ICI gives you marks only when you memorize the keywords, when the evaluator sees the exact keywords in your answer sheets. That's how ICI evaluates for theory subjects. So keep in mind to memorize as many keywords as possible. Refer ICI module as much as possible, because they have highlighted words wherever necessary, and the language is also not that bad. Yeah, people criticize ICI for using such harsh English or difficult language, but you get used to it. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, I'll just drop off. We can connect it. Bro, whose class did you take for audit? Audit, I took classes from multiple faculties in the sense I paid classes, paid for particular teachers' classes, but I felt they were not effective, and then I switched to YouTube videos. I started watching Shubham Keswani's videos, and then started watching Pragnesh Kanabar's videos, and then Saurabh sir's videos, Sanjay Saraf's videos. I don't know, the person passed away, I forgot his name. Some sort of videos. So yeah, they were really helpful for me. But if you ask me whose classes would I recommend, I would say Shubham Keswani, because he is too good. There are so many other faculties also, like Ankush Chirimar and Shivam Mishra, I think he is also taking classes for audit now, but Shivam Keshwani is the best in the current scenario. It's getting pretty late, so I'll. How does your typical day look at an investment banking firm? At an investment banking firm, I think it's same as how it looks for a person working at EY. Not much different. Just the thing is, a person who's working at EY has to travel less, and he has better work-life balance, better managers, better relationships, and he can go to different client places, and some of the client are being one of the client or something. I saw in the newspaper that Meesho is getting listed today. Today is the last day for applying for Meesho's IPO, so you get an opportunity is to work with startups, be with such enthusiastic people. Yeah, nothing much different from what it is for a person working at EY. Okay, cool. Yeah. Tips for CS students. Bro, do you work at an audit or investment firm? I work at an investment bank. I work at an investment bank. I'm not supposed to take the name of the bank due to some regulations. But yeah, it's one of the biggest investment banks in the world. But audit is interesting, isn't it? You get to know the firm's business, its operations, interact with leadership people, learn about its ownership structure, the investment structure, the funding, the marketing strategies, the sales, the revenues, the COGS, the working on the ratios, looking at the liquidity structure in the long 5-10 years from now, foreseeing the company's growth or profits. Yeah, nice analysis takes place in audit. Cool, then yeah, it's 1:20 already. Let me drop off. And wish you all very good luck for your upcoming exams. I just wish that everybody who's watching this video right now clears their whatever exams, final, inter, or foundation in their very first attempt, and I wish they come out with flying colors. Take care, good night, and see you soon.